Okay, so back to what I was talking about. Like I said, these bum ass dudes ain't going to do nothing for you. If they were going to do something for you, they would do it before they knock you up. Okay? Y'all need to start thinking better, making wiser decisions, and stop bringing lives into this world all woolly damn nilly. And then, you know what kills me? Um, like I look on social media and stuff like that, and I'll look at, like, some of the guys that get on these dating sites, and they start talking, and they start talking stupid shit, talking about some if they could smoke weed every day they would, and talking about weed this, weed that. Why are you ladies picking men like this? Like, why? Stupid. It really has to be a part of the new life goals. You are actually listen, when I was growing up, you had to figure a guy out, okay? You had to date him and you had to figure him out. Or word of mouth, rumors, you would kind of get an idea of what kind of guy he was, if he was a dog, or if he did certain things, whatever. You would have to rely on word of mouth, people telling you. Now we have the beautiful world of social media, where you can see a face, you can see his height, his weight, what he does for a living, his hobbies, if he has any children, if he's married. You can see all these things, and then they can tell you all about themselves. And they do. And you dumbass women are okay with dudes that sit up there and talk about, if they could, they smoke weed all day. If you can smoke weed all day, that means your ass ain't out working. That means you ain't paying no bills. I mean, you ain't doing nothing, but probably sitting on some other woman's couch whose name you haven't disclosed to social media. You probably laid up on some other woman. And then you women will sit up there and get knocked up by these kind of guys that can't do a damn thing for you. And then when they don't do nothing for you and you have a baby and they still ain't doing nothing for you, you mad at them. Get yourself a mirror and look in that, and that's who you could be mad at, because the signs are right there. You can see this shit on social media. You can tell by the conversations that these guys be having, what they're saying about themselves and stuff like that. I can't see myself getting on Facebook, being a grown ass woman, and seeing a guy talking about, his goals are to smoke weed, or that's one of his hobbies and all that kind of stuff. Grown men don't advertise shit like that. If you smoke weed, I'm not knocking you for smoking weed. That's your personal business. That's your business. But get that it's your personal business. Like, if you want a decent job and you want a decent life, you don't advertise on social media that you smoke weed. You don't advertise it. If you're laughing with your friends, talking with your friends, all that kind of stuff, that's y'all's business. Like minds think alike. Y'all probably all smoke weed. But when you just got that sitting up there, like, that's what you do, that's all you do, and you don't have a 9 to 5, you're not making ends meet, you don't have, nothing really going on for yourself, you putting that out there, and it's working for you apparently, because you got a bunch of dumbass broads who don't mind being with men like that. But I mean, y'all really got to get it together, because like I said, that y'all out here picking y'all picking men, when choosing at this point should be easier than it ever was. It should be easier than it ever was. You, like I said, they got the shit written. It's like almost like being written on their forehead. You can see, this dude ain't shit. He ain't shit. Run, girl, run. He ain't shit. It's written right there for you. So if you stupid enough to keep falling into those patterns, you don't have nobody else to be mad at but yourself. But at the same time, I just want you to know that you look stupid and you need to make better choices, because at the end of the day, your dumbass choices are affecting other people. And it's time for us to start doing better. It's time for us to be focused on, making this place a better place to live for our children, not making a bunch of children and creating a worse place to live and keep on adding to the problems and the stereotypes and, the generational curses and all that kind of stuff. You just falling in with the mix, and you're contributing to the bad part of it. You're not doing anything with yourself productive and positive. Like, I never wanted to have children and have my children grow up not having a good dad, or not growing up knowing who their father was, and who, like, why, or picking somebody that I know ain't shit and then expecting them to do something other than be not shit. Like, you got to start thinking better and using your common sense. You got to wake up. I mean, times is getting rough out here. You want either be armed with knowledge, or bent over backwards somewhere getting it up the butt because you want to be stupid. Like, come on. You're setting up this legacy for your child and the generations after you, and it's not a pretty legacy. We got to start being smarter. We got to start positioning ourselves in better situations before we start bringing all these children into the world. We got to stop, using our parents to make up for our mistakes. After a while, when you get older, you become grown, you need to stop relying on your parents for shit. You need to stop putting more responsibility on your parents and shit just because you probably seen them do it to their parents, and so forth and so on. You got to want better for yourself. You got to want better for your children. So you got to stop, like, following suit. Start breaking those generational curses. Do better. Have your children at a more appropriate time. Have your children in your own space. Raise your children in your own space. I don't know what else to say other than I'm gonna need y'all to stop being stupid. We are queens. We are queens. Young ladies, you are princesses. Queens and princesses behave responsibly. You have to start thinking things out and thinking things through, from who you deal with when you have children, your career, your future. Start thinking things through. Stop just settling for anything just to have something in your life. Stop settling for any old type of man just to have a man in your life. Stop thinking that babies keep men around, because they don't. Stop thinking that you're going to always have this man around who's already shown you who he really is. Cut it out, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to wake up and put your crowns back on. Damn it, get it together. That's all I really have to say about this subject. I'm sure I'm going to keep on seeing, role models for stupid is the new life goals, because they're everywhere. They're all around us. But I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to keep on speaking about this shit. And hopefully, these videos, they reach somebody and they actually start helping a young lady or a woman think, wake up, and start doing things better. Or maybe if they've already put themselves in that situation, maybe they'll start talking to their daughters and teaching their daughters and helping their daughters to make better decisions. That's all I have for today. Again, you can email me at queenchronda@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Queen Chrishonda. And you can also like my Facebook page, The Queen C-Hive. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe to me, guys. Peace from the C-Hive.